day etched in history. The world stood still, not for politics, not for power, but for pain. At the heart of Moscow, an emotional wave swept through the ranks of the world's most powerful leaders, and standing among them was Africa. Welcome to Win Africa, as we take you behind the scenes of one of the most moving global moments of 2025. May 9th, 2025, the 80th anniversary of Nazi Germany's defeat. Victory Day in Russia, a day for remembrance. But this year, something remarkable happened. Over 30 world leaders gathered at the tomb of the unknown soldier near the Kremlin. Among them, President Vladimir Putin, President Xi Jinping, and a symbol of Africa's rising voice, Captain Ibrahim Traore. But even before the ceremony began, the world was already watching. Captain Ibrahim Traore arrived in Moscow a day earlier, and what followed was nothing short of extraordinary. He was welcomed by Russia's elite military forces with a display of honor that turned heads across the globe. Putin himself greeted him warmly, a gesture that stirred strong reactions online. Videos of his arrival, guarded by countless military personnel, filled social media feeds across Africa. Africa smiled. Because this wasn't just a visit, it was a statement, a signal that Captain Ibrahim isn't just recognized abroad, he's respected. And then came the moment the world will never forget. The flower-laying ceremony turned into a river of emotion. Putin, silent and reflective. Xi Jinping, visibly moved, and standing shoulder to shoulder with them, Captain Ibrahim Traore. Not just representing Burkina Faso, but representing Africa. He stood firm, calm, and proud. As the eternal flame flickered in the wind, so too did Africa's honor shine. For Win Africa, this wasn't just news. It was a defining moment. Captain Ibrahim, standing in unity with the world's strongest leaders, proved one thing. Africa is not invisible. Africa remembers, Africa mourns, and Africa leads. His presence in Moscow wasn't just ceremonial, it was deeply symbolic. A reminder of Africa's sacrifices in the past and its strength in the present. This is no longer a world where Africa is spoken for. This is a world where Africa speaks and the world listens. At the eternal flame, the world shed tears, but from those tears, unity was born. And this time, Africa was not only present, it was honored. It was powerful. This is Win Africa, telling Africa's story, documenting history, from our eyes to the world. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let Africa's story be heard.